everyone, I'm Kessler North and welcome to my very first vintage story tutorial video. Today I'd like to teach you how to pottery. So the first thing you're going to need to pottery is clay. So this is a deposit of blue clay. As you can see, it's a slightly different green than its surroundings. And you can use this to find other deposits of clay with the map. One there, probably one here, maybe one here, maybe one over here as well. The best thing to do is to pin these and check them out, yourself later. So let's visit a clay deposit. I happen to have one right in my backyard. Almost. Woo. So here is a blue clay deposit. There are two different kinds of clay. I'll tell you more about those a little later. With your clay in your hand, crouch and right click. And pick what you want to make from the menu. There are a ton of things to make. Molds for tools, anvil, storage vessels, flower pots, cooking pots, all sorts of things. Right click to add clay, and left click to remove it. The goal being is to fill in all the little green squares. The F menu has 4 different tools: 1x1, 2x2, 3x3, and duplicate layer. I have had a hard time saying that word all day, and I don't even know why. Whoop. You can move around while you do this. You can even stop and come back to it later, as long as you have clay in your hands. Doesn't matter. So if you run out of clay, you can run, get some, come back, and whoop, it'll still be here. So the duplicate layer tool will duplicate the last layer that you did. You hold down the right mouse button or click, and it will just duplicate the layer. Oh, I'm having such a hard time with that word today. Oops. Oh, there we go. Oh, as I said, run out of clay. There we go. Oh, I had more in my inventory, whatever. So, once you've finished making your clay object, pick it up, and you're going to put it in a pit kiln, a 1 by 1 by 1 block. Now, you can make these inside, or you can make them outside. Now, be advised, if you put them outside and it rains, like it did for this one, it will put the fire out. So I would really suggest putting these things inside. Crouch, right click. Now you're going to need some dry grass. Crouch, right click. Next is sticks and firewood. Usually 4, but I know for a fact that the vase, or the storage container, takes 8. Now, get a torch in your hand, crouch, and set it on fire. Now, a thing you should know about the pit kiln is that it will set anything flammable within a 2-block radius on fire. Obviously, these clay molds are not flammable. However, you are flammable. Your character is flammable. And things like the bed is flammable. So make sure you have at least a 2-block radius clearance for any flammable objects that you're going to put in the same room as your pit kiln. Now that includes pit kilns that are outside. Grass, flowers, trees, wood blocks, anything that's flammable will catch on fire. So if you're going to put your pit kiln outside, make sure you have a 2-block radius clearance for anything that's flammable. And put a thing over top of it to keep the rain out. This is gonna go out again. You can't pick it up, too, once you've put it down and set it on fire, so... yeah, that was a mistake. Whatever. It's fine. Alright. Well, it's a new day, and our pit kiln is still burning. So this is a good time to talk about the 2 different kinds of clay. Now, we've already seen... that's not clay. That is clay. We've already... yep, I know what I'm talking about. We've already seen blue clay. There's also fire clay. The difference being that fire clay has a couple of recipes that blue clay does not, such as the clay oven and raw fire clay shingles, and fire clay bricks. Fire clay bricks are the only type of clay brick that you can use to make the bloomery, which is used later in the game for advanced metalworking and glass making. So, as you can see, as you can see, of the clay deposits that I have found and marked, only one of them is a fire clay deposit, I should say. I haven't visited this one yet, so I don't know what it is. But the coloration suggests that it's probably blue clay. It's a little hard to see here, but the fire clay really does seem to have a bit of a pink tinge to it. But I can't really confirm this. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't. So if you're not sure about a clay deposit, you really have to check it out yourself. Anyway, there are several blue clay deposits here and only one red clay. Considering you need red clay bricks to make bloomeries and other things, it's really best to save your red clay for those specific recipes and use the blue clay for everything else. Ow. Alright. It's probably a good idea not to put your pit kilns right next to the doorway. But you know, I like to live dangerously. And there we have it. Our finished storage vessel. Right click, pick it up, and you can put it down anywhere. There you go. And that is how you pottery. Oh, did that one finish too? Hey, this one's done too. Sweet, I have several jars now. There. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Kestel North. If you'd like to see me make more of these videos, please let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to oblige. Thank you so much for watching.